Welcome to Chaotic Casual. It's your host, Jose, and this is a guide for guides. If you're just starting off in Elden Ring, this will kind of help you navigate some of the stuff that's out there, specifically if you're not good for Souls games. I am not a Souls person. I've tried other Souls games, Demon Souls, I've tried Bloodborne, some other brands like Mortal Shell, and I just wasn't very good at them. I played it for a few hours, and I just wasn't having a good time. That was not the case with Elden Ring. So the video's kind of geared towards people like that. So what I did was I put links in the bottom. The first one will be like that I think you should check out is probably GameSpots, which has gives you a really good idea which class you should be by what, explaining the classes. I strongly suggest you pick Astrologer's class if you're like myself and not good at these type of games, because it is definitely the most accessible. And like you'll see me later in this clip play a samurai trying it after 70 hours and then just dying to a trash mob. So yeah, we'll look forward to that later on. So and then after this initial talk we're gonna have, I'm gonna show you a really good farming spot, like at the very beginning of the game. So I didn't come up with this farming spot, like I didn't discover it. I looked at other YouTube videos, but it was just after like hours of navigating. Not hours, I'm exaggerating, like tens of minutes of navigating. Because unfortunately, there's just tons of videos out there that have a lot of clickbait titles, misleading information, or outdated information. So I'm going to show you physically me coming out with a new character, going to that farming spot and making use of it. But before you do that, I really strongly suggest you look at the other video that I have posted there, is how to get OP at the beginning of the game. Now, I want to stress that there's no situation, if you're a player like myself, that you're going to be overpowered. You're going to have a little advantage than you would at the start if you just played normally, but you'll never feel overpowered. You can still very much die very easily. I mean, there's times like when I did that and I just wasn't paying attention, or I just thought like, oh well, this area is easy, and yeah, sure, I nuked them in like 2 or 3 hits. But I put my guard down, and sure enough, you just see that you died screen. So I'm also going to leave a link to an astrologer's guide, just in case you take my advice. Some of that information is a little outdated. Like he's going to suggest a helmet that's since been nerfed, but it's still a really good helmet. I used it for most of my playthrough in this game until I beat the second cutscene boss, and then I started wearing this ridiculous thing because it was better. But yeah, it's still going to be a really good helmet, and it's fairly easy to get at the beginning. But okay, I'm getting ahead of myself for it too, again. But before you do any of those things, look at the video where he talks about getting overpowered in the beginning of the video. Because if you follow that to a T without fighting or killing anything, you'll get a really good boost of experience and a couple other things. And that will definitely help you. So it helped me. That's a video I tested, tried and true. And I would heavily suggest you listen to that video. Then afterwards, if you want, you can follow the astrologer's video if you decided to choose that class. That's another video that I took use of. They're also going to suggest a shield, but you won't if you didn't increase your strength stats, which you're not going to really want to. If you play astrologer, you're not going to be able to carry, so just don't grind that. It's not, you're just not going to use useful. But honestly, it doesn't matter. You'll find like a leather shield during your playthrough or organically. Like you don't need that overpowered right away. So yeah. So then after you've done that, and if you follow the other video, then I'm gonna leave a timestamp too, so you can just skip ahead to the part where you find that farming spot. I'm gonna make a new character. It's gonna really be made, and I'm going to take a route to there so you can see for yourself what I'm talking about, and like how quickly it was. It was just like I think a half an hour playtime to get there, and it probably would have been less if I didn't have to stop and just I edited some stuff out because I went the wrong direction. So I was like, okay, that's not useful. So, but yeah, you follow that to the T, you're gonna find a really good grinding spot where you don't have to kill anything. You just gotta dodge boulders, and it's very easy to do. And you'll really love, you'll get a good boost doing that too. If you decided to need to, like I said, after you follow the other guy, it's a really good way to start. And yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave another timestamp too. Yeah. if you want to skip that, because if you follow that other guy's video, you're going to have a spot where you kind of just like, it's already unlocked, so you can just fast travel there and then start that journey there instead of like me. I guess I'm kind of showcasing to show like, hey man, this is me actually starting a new character and getting there. And also you get to see me die from a trash mob with a shield. So like I said, 70 hours in, I decided to try melee and still died. So noob cake right here. I have no shame in saying that. You know, I'm good at other things, Souls games just not being one of them, but I'm still having a lot of fun with this game. So if you are listening in and you're not going to skip forward, I'm just going to tell you the best way to enjoy this game is really just looking for everything, right? Like, just one thing about this game that makes it so great, that's open world, that's very unique to compare to other open worlds, is that at any given time, a spot could have something to discover, you know, and it's just, it makes you feel that way because it truly is. This game is definitely a game where you can just like literally just explore. Like, I've never explored in a game and enjoyed it this much, and just seeing so much work put into it. Like, this feels like this is the only open world I've played that felt like this. Like, sure, there's other open world games that are pretty good. Like, for instance, if you know, to this day GTA 5 has a beautiful open world of, like, you know, fictional LA. But like I said, as far as the fantasy setting goes, the mountaintops and things like that, it's just I don't know, it's definitely one of a kind. And it's just, oh, you're playing a game, you're going to see for yourself. So that's probably the best way to do it. If you kind of get stuck, whatever, like you don't know what to do, that's when like other guides might kick in. I might put I might do another video too, expressing like, okay, now that you've done all these things, what to do next. There's actually videos that do that, so what I'm gonna do is try to make videos on navigating the best one of those videos. If this, you know, just like for some reason this video pops off and people actually make use of it, and if someone writes in the comics, hey, okay, listen, I've used this information, what do I do from here now? If I see kind of stuff like that, then I will probably make another video just like, okay, now that you've watched that, here's some other guides to kind of get to. So we can get past all of that clickbait, and we can get past all of that just misleading titles and things like that. Because some of the misleading titles are very like anger inducing. Like, I've seen early farm early in the game, and then like, but then you come to find out after clicking the video that you need to like complete like 75% of the game to even take advantage of that. See, and that's just frustrating in itself. And then you see a lot of it though. It's just not just one video, it's just a ton. So some advice though, this is where I die too. Spoiler alert. Some advice too is like, whenever I click on a video to see if it's useful, I tend to go to the comments right away and I'll click newer ones. And the newer ones will kind of explain like, hey, this is still relevant, hey, this is bullshit, this misleading, whatever, and then you don't have to spend like another minute onto it. But yeah, this is like a really good rule of thumb. So this trash mob is gonna kill me. Let's see, I've used 5 potions and I still died. So yeah, that's this guy. So we're gonna I'm gonna probably stop talking. I keep, you know, I actually recorded this a bunch of times, and the very last time I had a good 15 minutes of like me talking, and I was really satisfied with it, and then went to go listen to it again, and I realized my mic was off. So yeah, that's just a little fun fact about the making of this video. Right here, okay, right off the bat too, I'm going to put a marker on the map, but you're not going to listen to that because I was wrong. And I had to actually edit a couple of things out because I went the wrong direction, and you'll notice right there too, see? So you're gonna veer to the left, right? Just follow him, follow my guy. He'll lead you there, and then when I show you a map marker, that's when it will become like relevant. You'll see a big arrow what we're talking about. So we're going right now, he's heading to something to like unlock the map. Another map unlocked, so you can actually see better where to go. Because once we go to this church, we're going to fast travel to an area, and then we're going to hop, skip, and a jump somewhere to that grinding spot. And it's not super hard. You're not going to pass like super hard mobs that are going to murder you in 2 seconds. Yeah, so that'll be good. So Okay, so right here, that's where you're gonna head to. Just follow this path. It's super easy to get there. You won't get lost. Okay, now we're in a spot that's just where anything and everything can murder you very easily. So, but like I said, it's really easy to just kind of pass them. You're gonna have the same. Oh, grab that thing. It's useful. You're gonna be able to pass things throughout the game very easily with your horse. It's something that's consistently just works the same. You're not gonna pass that dragon. He will kill you. I have yet to kill that dragon in like my main playthrough. I actually tested it and tried to kill him, and at a level 126, and I couldn't do it, so I just had to stop trying. Maybe later. All right, this is fairly through. When you go through this route and you hop over, immediately you're gonna pass some stuff that's gonna poison your legs, but it's not gonna do enough damage to kill you. You see right here, look, we're gonna get some poison damage right here, and yeah, you just skip through that shit. You'll be fine. And then when you get to this checkpoint thingy that has a name, 70 hours. Can't tell you off the top of my head what it's called. Yes, Lost Grace. That's what it was. See, I knew that. This is where the fun begins, or the grinding, I should say. You listen to music, whatever. So, important fact about this little thing. You're going to see this rock behind you. You see where I'm turning? It's very important you turn that way, because if you turn a different direction, the ball will disappear and you won't get the experience points. Can't confirm this, but I think the ball falls over the cliff and kills something that gives you 2,000 experience, or almost 2,019 something. But I haven't checked. I never jumped off to see what was over there. I just know that you magically get experience points for dodging that ball at that particular time in that direction. Now you'll see me go to this Lost Grace here again and see how much I leveled up right away, and then you'll see my how long it took me, and that's just it probably would have been less if I didn't go the right direction, because I was kind of just going on memory. I wasn't looking at another YouTube video. So also I want to point out, I didn't find this farming spot. There's other videos that have been out way longer that have showed this farming spot, but it's hard to find that because a lot of the times when you put best early farming spot, there's just clickbait or just the wrong information. So I was already making a video. I was like, all right, I'm just going to physically show them for myself how this works. And then you just level a bunch. So with that first video and this, you'll have a nice boost ahead, and you're ready on to your adventure, and you can go play that way. And if you're having a little bit more trouble, just come back here, farm it out, just grind it out a little bit. Listening to some music. I like listening to disco music for some reason when I'm doing this particular grind. And then later on, there's a better grinding spot that gives you 10,000 XP, but you have to kill a few bosses, and you got to do this quest line. It's just not super easy. You have to invade 3 other worlds to do it, and you don't have to beat, you have to do PvP, but you don't have to beat them. You just have to do 3 of them, and then you got to go through this night. Then he'll give you this talisman or something that you can fast travel to this what I think is hell, which is a terrible place. And to get to that farming spot from that spot, it's super hard. You just die. I died a bunch of times before I even get there, and then you're over this cliff, and then you shoot at a bird. But you're far away from that, especially if this is your first video and you're just learning. So thank you for watching. There's nothing else to say. Sorry for the fast talking. I know I talk like I'm getting an award from last year's Game Awards, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Actually, wait. Really quick, if you can actually like the video, I would really appreciate that. It helps with the algorithm. But also let me know in the comments if you've done this and you kind of want to take it to the next step, and if you want me to add videos looking for other guides that might help you continue the next part of the path videos to help you look for, you know, what to do next. Maybe if that's something you would like to see, I will put into work and like kind of put everything together so you won't have to. So yeah, thank you. Bye again. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye. For real this time.